comes to advertising, TV has always been king, but companies are now spending as much, if not more, on digital advertising.
In the age of social media, it's easier for them to target you with specific ads. Zach Mooney spoke with an expert today and joins us live in the newsroom with more. And Zach, how valuable is our personal information?
It's extremely valuable, Landon. Now, according to experts, digital advertising is a $70 billion business worldwide. Now, social media makes up about a third of that, and it's in large part because we are giving our information directly to companies. Now, that information not only makes it valuable for businesses to obtain, but also protect.
From an advertising standpoint, it's great because we're able to target people in ways that we never imagined. From a consumer standpoint, I think it's important that any consumer recognizes that this is happening.
Sometimes I'll get on, say, a store and they'll have the same store pop up and like what I was shopping on, which is kind of crazy to me to think that they can do that.
Statista analyzes numbers and studies from 18,000 sources worldwide. It says 97% of businesses on the planet use some form of social media marketing.
One of the things that we've always worried about in advertising is how to target your audience.
Now we are making that target a whole lot larger, sharing our personal information and activities.
So we're able to identify people based on their lives' habits.
92% of companies use Facebook the most. There, if you go to settings, then ads, you can see the different groups you're in. Info like this generates billions in ads, but could end up costing them.
If they had a security breach, it could really impact their bottom line. So they're spending a lot of time making sure that there's firewalls for firewalls for firewalls.
There are ways to reduce the amount of info you share. For Facebook, it's fairly simple to remove yourself from any or all of the groups that you've been placed in. You can also stop them from sharing what you share with any of its other companies like Instagram or WhatsApp. Be aware of your browser settings. For example, Firefox doesn't share your web history, whereas Google Chrome does. And finally, think before you click.
It is my own information, but social media I am putting out to the public, so you just kind of have to be careful of what you put on there because it can get hacked.
If you're not willing to say it in a big auditorium full of 500 people, don't say it on social media.
And now another tip to consider is go through your junk and spam email and then unsubscribe from any services that you don't want. Covering the story live in the newsroom, Zach Mooney, Channel 2 News.
Interesting, Zach.